bored with nothing to do, and no one wants to play with you. Close your eyes and you will see a world of excitement and mystery. Imagination, activation. Picture yourself as a great sensation. Imagination, activation. It's a trend that's sweeping the nation. Pretend you're a robot or even a frog. Imagine a plane flying to Prague. Your brain is your ticket to everywhere, so choose what to be and where to go. Imagination, activation. You can stay at home and take a brain vacation. Imagination, activation. Use your mind to create a world that's new.
My name is Hallie, and today on Imagination Activation, we will be acting out animals and our emotions. Come play with us.
My name is Erin. This is Hallie. And this is Nora. They'll be helping us today. The girls can have a seat for right now. What we are here to talk about today is acting and playing pretend. What we're going to be acting out today is our emotions and animals. The reason we're going to start with our emotions is because if we understand how to act out our emotions, it will make it so much easier for us to know how to act out animals. So when actors are acting, I want you to think of it just like a musician when they are making music. They have this instrument that they play, right? And they use that instrument to make beautiful art. Actors do the same thing, only their instrument isn't something they have to carry around in a case. Instead, an actor's instrument is with them all the time. It's their body and their facial expressions and their voice. And actors always have those things with them. So before we can act out anything, we have to warm up, just like a musician warms up their fingers before they play the piano. We are going to warm up our bodies. So girls, could you stand up for me? Okay, we're going to start by reaching our arms up into the sky. Okay, and wiggle your fingers. Oh, stretch big like a tree, big like a tree. All right, now put your arms out to the side and stretch your arms big like a tree out to the side. All right, and then slowly bring your arms down and then slowly roll down to the ground. Ooh, and stretch your hands down to the floor. If you can stretch all the way into the floor, that's fine. And put your hands on the floor. And then you're going to slowly roll up. Slowly imagine that your spine is stacking one little vertebrae on top of the other. And when you put your shoulders back and your chin up, it should feel like a string is pulling your head up, like almost like it's a balloon floating on your neck. Okay, and now we want to make sure that we have a lot of energy. So we're going to start. Girls, start with your right hand, and you're going to start wiggling the fingers on your right hand. Hallie, your other right hand. Good job. Okay. And let that go to your wrist. Let that energy go to your wrist. Okay. And let it, oh, don't be wild. You've got to keep that energy concentrated. You're in control. This is your instrument. You're in control of where your energy goes. So now it's to our forearm, like from our elbow down. Energy, energy, energy. And now we're going to shake it all the way up to our shoulder. So from our shoulder down. Ooh, that's great. That's great. All right, now shake it into your other shoulder. All right. Stop. And we've got all that energy to act with. So, when we are acting, we have to remember our emotions, how we are feeling, because how we use our bodies is different depending on how we feel. When we're proud, We stand with our shoulders back and our chests out. Oh, and that's wonderful. And when we're sad, we put our shoulders down and our chins down. Oh, I'm so sad. But then we can wipe that away and we can be happy. When we're happy, our bodies are in a neutral position. We're not all hunched over if we're happy. We usually don't have our shoulders way back if we're happy. When we're happy, it's like this, okay? When we're excited, it's like this, but even bigger. Yeah! When we're scared, our whole body closes off. That's a good job being scared, girls. We cover ourselves and try to make ourselves as tiny as possible so that whatever we're scared of will leave us alone. Well, we're going to practice right now doing some different emotions. We're going to play some music, and I'm going to tell you which emotion we're acting out. Use your space. You can walk around in it. You can walk in circles if you want. You can stand still if you want to. But we're going to listen to the music and we're going to act out our emotions. I'll call out which emotion I want you to do. Scared. And you might act out trying to find a place to hide. If you have a friend, you can huddle together with them. And we're going to be sad. When you're being sad, think about what your face does. And your lip might quiver. And you might cry. Let's walk like we're sad. It's like you have a heavy load on your back when you're acting out sad. And it's hard to take the next step because your body feels so heavy. Because you're sad. Okay, happy. When I'm happy, I walk in a happy way. Sometimes when I'm happy, I skip. I'm just feeling calm. And I take big deep breaths. And I let them out. Focus. Peaceful. Yes, peaceful. Sometimes we don't feel peaceful because we're nervous about something. When you're nervous, how do you show that you're nervous? When I'm nervous, I twist my fingers in my hand because I'm nervous. And some people, when they're nervous, they pace. And they might look kind of panicky. Hallie, what do you do when you're nervous? Show us how you feel nervous. 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 So our next music, you choose what you think it makes you feel like. Pick an emotion and put it with this music, okay? And excited about what's going to happen next.
Hello everyone. So we're going to learn the first song from our first episode, Let's Build an Adventure. If you already know the music for the wheels on the bus, this is going to be pretty easy. So just to review, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. Round and round, the wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. We're going to take parts of that song and we're going to keep the music the same, but we're going to change the words. So now I'm going to sing the entire song, and we have 4 verses, but I'm going to go pretty slow this first time. And then after we kind of get it in our ear and get used to it, then I'll do the whole song kind of at like our normal speed, the speed that we would usually do it. I'll try to change my camera here so that way you can see my guitar too, a little bit. So here will be the whole song a little bit slower. Let's build an adventure. We don't need blocks or bricks. We don't need crayons or markers or paper or popsicle sticks. When we're playing pretend, our imagination can build anything. We can be angry robots from the planet Flugelhorn, demanding ice cream sandwiches and green sardines with popcorn. When we're playing pretend, our imaginations can build anything. We can be knights on horses with wings so they can fly, rescuing dragons from opposing forces. Then they fly together across the sky. When we're playing pretend, our imaginations can build anything. We can pretend we're happy, or we can pretend that we're sad. We can pretend we got a puppy for our birthday, and that makes us so very glad. When we're playing pretend, our imaginations can build anything. So that's our entire song. It's a little bit slower. We're going to do it again now, if I can fix my camera. We're going to do it again a little bit faster. So this would kind of be like at our regular tempo. Tempo is how we refer to speed in music. So we're going to do the whole thing at our normal tempo. Let's build an adventure. We don't need blocks or bricks. We won't need crayons or markers or paper or popsicle sticks. When we're playing pretend, our imaginations can build anything. We can be angry robots from the planet Flugelhorn, demanding ice cream sandwiches and green sardines with popcorn. When we're playing pretend, our imaginations can build anything. We can be knights on horses with wings so they can fly, rescuing dragons from opposing forces. Then they fly together across the sky. When we're playing pretend, our imagination can build anything. We can pretend we're happy, or we can pretend we're sad. We can pretend we got a puppy for our birthday, and that makes us so very glad. When we're playing pretend, our imagination can build anything.
Now we are ready to start acting out animals. When we are acting out an animal, we have to keep 3 things in mind. We have to think about what is our body doing, what is our face doing, and what are our voices doing. So the first animal that we are going to be acting out is a bear. So if everybody could stand up. Nora, Hallie, can I get you to come help us? Hallie, stand right over here. Okay, so we want to think about bears' bodies. Okay? So we're going to start with a bear, and I'm picturing a great big grizzly bear. And bears, I don't know if you know this, but their back feet, their toes point in. So we're going to start by pointing our toes in. You point your toes in, Hallie. And if we wanted to, we could get down like this and walk like a bear. But if you don't want to, and I prefer not to, I'm going to be a bear that's walking on his back feet. And so bears are really heavy, right? So they have to lift their whole body like this. So when you're acting out a bear, you have to lift your whole body. Now, we've got to imagine, what do we think our bear's face is doing? Hallie, do you think our bear that we're being, is it happy? Is it angry? How's it feeling?
Angry.
Angry. Okay, that's great. We're going to be angry bears. So we want to have scowls on our faces. Now bears, they have a really great sense of smell, right? So we'll want to lead with our nose. We want to stick our nose out because we're smelling for things. And when we think about bears, Nora, what sound do bears make? Roar. Oh, are you a bear with a sore throat? No, let's don't be bears with sore throats. We want big bear sounds. So everybody, from way down in the bottom of your stomach, give me a great big bear growl. 1, 2, 3. Roar! That was great. What if we wanted to be a frog? Well, Hallie, how do frogs move? What do they do? That is an excellent frog hop. That's right. They hop. And Nora, so for our body, when we're being a frog, what should we do with our body, do you think?
Bend our knees.
Yeah, we should bend our knees. We're going to put our front hands in front of us so that we can be really springy, right? And with a frog, their face is super important. Frog faces are way different than human faces. Their mouths are great big, and their eyes are really poppy, so we want to make a great frog face. Maybe you want to be a frog with fat cheeks, so you put air in your cheeks. We need frog sounds.
Ribbit. Ribbit.
Oh, that's a great frog sound. So, are we happy frogs? Are we surprised frogs?
Happy.
We're happy frogs? Okay, are you guys ready at home? On the count of 3, we're going to be happy frogs. 1, 2, 3. Ribbit! And hop. Can you guys show me how high you can hop? Hop back this way. Hop. 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 Great frog hopping. Good job, ladies. Let's do something a little scarier. What if we were alligators? Now, you can, when you're acting out an animal, you can do it one of 2 ways. For an alligator, you could use your arms and legs just like the alligator's arms and legs. Try to make them shorter because they're not as long. And you can use your face to be the alligator's face. And you can just imagine that you have a big, long nose. And so when you go snap, you imagine that. Or we can use our arms to be that alligator snapping. What kind of alligator do you want to be? Do you want to use your arms to snap, Hallie, or do you just want to use your arms to be the alligator's arms?
My arms.
Do you want to use your arms to snap?
Yeah.
Great. So, when we're alligators, let's get in a line. We're going to be a line of alligators and we're going to snap over that way. We're sneaky alligators. We're silent. So, keep your arms in front of you. And suddenly, what do we see? A monkey in a tree. Snap him out. Snap. Okay, and let's turn back around. We're alligators. Sneaky alligators. Sneaky alligators. And oh, what do we see? Oh, what is it? Fish. Fish. Oh, fish are lower though, so we're going to have to snap. Down. Snap. And let's do it one more time. Sneaky alligators. Sneaky alligators. What do I see? I see two little girls pretending to be alligators. Snap! Snap!
Hi everyone. So, our next song we're going to be singing about animals. Just like we did with the last one, we're going to use a song that we already know, kind of a nursery rhyme. We're going to do the melody of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and we're going to change the words to be the words that we want to sing, the words about animals. Now, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is actually the exact same notes and melody as the ABCs. So if you would rather think about the ABCs than Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, you can do that too, because they're the exact same song. Let me show you. We could start out, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Or A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. They're the same notes, same melody. Now, in the last video, for our last song, I used my guitar, my electric guitar. This time, I'm going to use a little baby guitar right here that started in Hawaii. It's called a ukulele. A couple years ago when I went to Hawaii, there was a guy who makes these by hand, and he was selling them, and I bought it and brought it all the way back here with me to Oklahoma. So I've had it for a couple years. It's a real Hawaiian ukulele. You don't have to get them from Hawaii, but it's cool that this one is actually from Hawaii. So we kind of do the ukulele two different ways. We can do the sound that really sounds Hawaiian, which is like strumming. Or we can play just one note at a time. That's called picking. And that's what we're going to do today whenever we sing this song so we can hear it. So I'm going to play and sing just the beginning of the song, just so we can kind of get used to the speed or the tempo that we're going to go. And then I'll do the entire song again, alright? So here's our song. Let's be animals for a day. Let's play like animals play. We can crawl and slither and hop. We can scurry and cock-a-doodle-doo. Let's pretend to be animals and do what animals do. So see, we're going to be singing the ABCs or Twinkle Twinkle notes and putting our new words on top of it. So now I'm going to do the entire song, alright? Let's be animals for a day. Let's play like animals play. We can crawl and slither and hop. We can scurry and cock-a-doodle-doo. Let's pretend to be animals and do what animals do. As grizzly bears we growl and roar. We lumber around on all fours. When we're jumpy frogs we ribbit and hop. Then leap in a pond with a great big plop. As kittens we'll tumble and bat at strings. Then twitch our tails and jump like springs. When we're pigeons we bob our heads. Walk with a strut and gobble up bread. An elephant stops its long, long nose, then cools itself off with its built-in hose. We'll slide through the water, alligator strong, and snap at anyone that comes along. Let's be animals for a day. Let's play like animals play. We can crawl and slither and hop. We can scurry and cock-a-doodle-doo. Let's pretend to be animals and do what animals do.
When I'm acting out animals, one of my favorite things to do is to act out animals while I'm listening to music. The music can inspire the animal that I choose to act out, the music can sort of tell me as the animal how to move. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to call out an animal, and then Mr. Gillis has played some music for us, or he's going to play some music for us, and we're going to act out the animal to his music. Are you ready? Here we go. The first one, fish. Remember, what's your body do? What's your face do? What does your voice do? Flamingos! Remember, they have long necks. Oh, Hallie's doing a great thing. She's using her arm to be the flamingo's long neck. Good idea, Hallie. Be flamingos walking. Knees up really high. Giraffes. My favorite. Let's be monkeys. For our last piece of music Mr. Gillis has given us, we are going to imagine our own animal. We don't all have to be the same animal, so just listen to the music, and whatever animal you picture in your head when you hear that music, be that animal. Remember, use your body, use your face, and use your voice.
Disappear. Just like foxes disappear.
This music makes me think of pigs, so that's what I'm being. What animal are you being, Nora?
A dolphin.
Say it again.
A dolphin.
Okay, so how do dolphins move? And they leap up over the water? Show us a leap. Hallie, come here. What kind of animal are you being?
A fox. Fox hide somewhere so you can't see them.
Oh, great. Show us that. Foxes hide somewhere so you can't see them. Great. So whatever animal you chose with that music, that is just fine. When we're playing pretend, our imaginations can do anything we want. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope that you tune in next time for another imagination activation.
Imagination
Bye.
activation. You can stay at home and take a brain vacation. Imagination activation. Use your mind to create a world that's new.